Hey YouTubers, this is EMD SD14R and this is New Trains Part 47. I know it's been a very long time since I made a New Trains installment. I've been busy with school, work, life in general, but I finally have the time now to make this new installment. So as you saw by the intro of this video, I got a new F unit and a Santa Fe SD26. So let's get started with the HO equipment, and then I'll go into detail about some N-scale trains that I've also purchased. So this is my very first Santa Fe SD26. It's an Atlas unit, and it's lettered for Barstow. Can't really read it though, but it's a great unit. These are getting really hard to find now. I think Atlas should remake these again because the detail on them is just amazing. I put the KD couplers on it, front and rear. I put the sunshades on there. I had to re-glue this air tank because it was loose. These locomotives are notorious to have loose air tanks, and sometimes when people pick them up, they pick them up from the air tanks and they snap off. So when you get one of these engines, pick it up from the sides, not the roof, so that you don't snap these off. Because once you snap these off, it's very hard to get them back on. Yeah, just to let you guys know that. So yeah, I ordered that one off of eBay, and then the next trains that it's coupled to, this is an Akron Blue Box Central Wareham, New Jersey refrigerator car. It's actually riding on Atlas trucks. I put the KD couplers on it. Let me actually show you what I did. Normally what I do is I put the KD couplers on the stock Akron frame, or the chassis frame here. But what I've recently discovered is it's better to just remove that and then body mount it directly to the weight. Yeah, so that's what I did with this car. I'm probably going to do that with my other Akron Blue Boxes that I modified or upgraded with KD couplers. I'm probably going to just body mount them to the weight. It's easier that way, and you don't have to worry about that little plastic coupler tab or the metal tab on there breaking off. So that's a common thing. And then these cars here, these are from Fleshman. These are depression flat cars. These are made out of cast metal. I got these from Nicholas Smith. So I had to get these. Some of them already had KD couplers installed, but others I had to actually modify and install the KDs on them. But yes, they are cast metal, and they're very heavy, and they roll really well too. The wheels are already insulated on these cars. I picked up 3 of them. They actually did have 4 or 5 of them, but I picked up these 3 because they were the best ones out of those. So yeah, those are really cool, by the way. And then moving on over here, this is my new B&O F7A. I believe this is a Intermountain unit, but I'm not entirely sure. I'm probably wrong on that. I'm not even sure if it's an Intermountain or if it's an Akron. Let me just show you what it looks like under, well, if I can get it off the track. I think it might be an Akron Genesis unit, though. I'm pretty sure it is, because I'm looking at the underside here. It might be an Akron Genesis unit. It might be Akron Genesis, because I don't recall Intermountain having the grab irons pre-installed along with the air hoses. I'm thinking it's Akron Genesis just by looking at the trucks. It's either Akron Genesis or an Intermountain, but I am not sure. I am not sure. but it sounds great. So yeah, I picked this up from Nicholas Smith for under $70, which was nice. And then this is the Chesapeake and Ohio former troop carrier or troop kitchen car. It's been converted into space ran out, so yeah, it's a baggage car or Railway Express agency car. I picked this up from Nicholas Smith as well. It was sitting around for a while, so I got it, and I thought it was really cool. And then I got a Phase 1 or Phase 2, I want to say. Is that Phase 2? I think it's Phase 2. Phase 2 Amtrak coach. I think this is a coach. Pretty sure it is. This car was in pretty bad shape. Someone that owned it actually snapped the diaphragms off of each end of the car. They like snapped it off, and with like needle nose pliers. So I had to go and find some spare diaphragms that I had, which I did, and I fixed this car. I had another Amtrak car that was a lounge, but I already had 3 lounges and I didn't need another lounge, so I used the frame off of the lounge and put it on here. So got this up and running. I will put the frame, I will get a new frame for the lounge car eventually, but I had to get this one up and running. I'm probably going to leave that as my only Phase 2 car. I might paint it into Phase 3 just because I like Phase 3 better. The next car, so this car and the last 3, I also got from Nicholas Smith. So I got 2 of the Walther's train line, I think they're called, train line coaches. So I got the small window coaches, and I got the large window coach. So those came from Nicholas Smith. And then this I had for a while. I got this like a month or 2 ago. This is my, Horizon Cafe car. So I finally got a Horizon Cafe car after all these years. I had one as a kid, but it got destroyed. Yeah, long story with that. I was a kid at the time, so. But I got another one. Put Katy couplers on all of them. Yeah, so that's my first Horizon Cafe car that I've had in a while. And then my SD60 here was from my friend Adam. He gave that to me. He said if I could get it up and running, I could keep it. So I got a new Genesis motor in there with Genesis trucks, so that's up and running. Thank you, Adam, for the gift. It's a great unit. It's a little dusty right now, but I'll get that cleaned up and sorted out. And then another engine I got from Nicholas Smith is this Atlas Jeep 38. Paid less than $30 for this. This is going to be another SDL38 project unit. I've already went ahead and cut the fuel tank down to accommodate the 6-axle trucks. I put the Katy couplers on it. I had to relocate the fuel filler on here, which wasn't hard to do. But you can't beat that. An Atlas unit with and it has DCC in it, by the way, so it's DCC equipped for less than $30. You can't beat that. Doesn't have a box, but I can get a box for it. It just needs front and rear handrails. I can buy that from Atlas. You can't beat that price. You just can't. And then here is a box cab. Someone actually took this box cab and turned it into a caboose. If you can see that square box mark on the roof, they turned it into a caboose. And it came with this chassis here, which was not right, but I had to get it because I'm planning on making another box cab diesel, or I may make a box cab electric. So I'm probably going to do that, which is fine. And then over here, I got a Bachmann Acela. This is a dummy unit. I'm going to get that all fixed up. Because this is going to be a custom project that I'm doing. I'm not going to explain what it is just yet, but that will be a custom project. Now, on to the end scale. Let me move that out the way. So there's one. Move this over here. And 2. So you guys have probably seen pictures of this on my Instagram. This is the Series 251 Super View Puerto Rico set. This set here on the inner track I actually got from Nicholas Smith. It was only the 6-car set, but I wanted to actually get the 4-car set, the full 10-car set. I wanted to get the full 10-car set. So my friend Chris in Germany actually got me in touch with one of his buddies in Japan, who's really cool, and he found me the full set. So thank you, Chris. Thank you, Takaki, for getting me this full set of the Super View. So now I have 2 of these sets, and this color is actually hard to find. Kato still makes this set, but it's in the newer version, like it's in the newer color. It's like a white and green version. I actually prefer this version because this is the version I saw in the catalog as a kid. So that these are the versions that I preferred. So I'm glad I really got that. What else did I get? My mom actually got me some new Hot Wheels cars. This one is Chewbacca. And what's this one? This one is the Rogue Hog. So I think I have a version of that one, but not in this color. And then this is the Corvette. This is the 97 Corvette. So, yeah, my mom got me those. So that's pretty much it for the New Trains installment. Yeah, a lot of stuff's going on. I got some other stuff coming in that I will be showing. But yeah, I've been working on the Amtrak equipment, as you guys can see. They do have another car there at Nicholas Smith like this that I might pick up. But all the cars that were bought in, there was even a Phase 4B, I think it was a Phase 4B Amfleet 2. The diaphragms were snapped off of that one. Like every single car that this person had snapped all the diaphragms off the cars. Because I guess the layout that they had was like the turns were too tight. And they probably didn't know any better, but they could have solved that problem by just using Katie long shank couplers. But they probably didn't know that they probably didn't know that anyone sold longer shank couplers. So they thought that their quick solution was just to snap the diaphragms off the cars. So not a good idea, but if you don't know any better, it's an honest mistake. But yeah, luckily I had these diaphragms lying around, because if I didn't, that would have been a little bit of a problem. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll try to have another New Trains installment soon. God bless, guys. Later.